I really hope you enjoyed watching that as much as I did. I'll show you some more of this shooting footage in just a minute, but first let me just explain quickly what you're watching and encourage you to try it yourself. The syringes in these clips are just filled with some watered down acrylic paint, and that makes a colorful mixture that doesn't blend with the ferrofluid. So when you put a magnet near the ferrofluid and becomes this like valleyscape, the pockets in there will hold the paint, and I mean that's really all there is to it. It's super simple. We've planned it for a while now. We just postponed it because we wanted to design our own fancy looking magnetic fields, and I decided that now, since we're in lockdown and everything, this was a good one-day project that I could do at home. I also made a couple attempts at converting some of this into some sort of more permanent art, but both failed miserably. Have a look at this. It's nothing. My second attempt was way more promising and it looked good for a while, but when I left it to dry, the paint just evaporated within hours and the ferrofluid's still wet. I mean, it just looks like anything that any kindergartner could have made, really. So the only real permanent art that I got out of this was the footage that you're watching in this video and some photos that I took. And I'm actually really pleased with how some of these photos turned out, and I'm seriously considering printing them and hanging them on the wall or something. Have a look at that. Doesn't that look cool? You know what? Let me just stop talking right there, show you some more footage and let it speak for itself. Some of you may wonder how my NASA internship turned out with the pandemic and all. And well, I went home around halfway through. Did you see the memes? I did manage to continue working from home though, and my project, which was designing embedded computing for a 3D microscope, was finished and left in a state where it's possible for somebody else to pick it up. And I will live happily with the fact that my time there got cut short due to circumstances that are way out of my control, and honestly so tragic that any disappointment I may have just feels completely insignificant in comparison. Anyway, I will encourage anyone out there, especially students, to contact your National Space Agency and see if they support the NASA International Internship Program, so maybe you can have a chance to go there. And if you're an American, try to apply for a space grant and go work at one of the coolest workplaces on the planet, and one of the only workplaces off the planet, right? Thank you so much for watching this video, but before we end it completely, let me just give you a quick update on the state of this channel. We are doing our best to continue working from home on some of our projects, but until we get access to a fully equipped electronics lab, it'll be hard to get back to a normal video schedule. So even though we have some really cool projects in the works, it just takes us a little longer to get the videos out for you. I guess you're used to that now. It's been a while since our last video anyway. One of the projects that we're currently working on is a revision of the PCBs inside of Fetch. And we've got some help from the awesome people over at Artsy. They've helped us manufacture 3 of these boards for free, and we're expecting them in the mail any day now. Artsy has not asked for this shout out in return or anything. They just love open source hardware and want to encourage projects like ours to go open source, which we've done from the start. We've also got some help from another company called Ideas, which is an Oslo-based company where I actually work part-time and write my master thesis. They've helped us buy components for these new boards, and we'll talk a bit more about that company in the video where we assemble the boards and show the results to you guys. We will start that process as soon as possible, but we won't be able to finish it because we don't have access to Fetch anymore until the university opens, which is where Fetch lives. So to make sure you don't miss that, please consider subscribing to our channel, clicking the bell. You can also find us on various social media where we're posting updates of what we're up to. We're most active on Twitter, so please consider that. But until next time, happy procrastinating.